Hello, happy Halloween! A big warm welcome to our Halloween special, Mediums Now Live. This is your web show today, the first of 5 incredible little web shows. We're going to be demonstrating the mediumistic world. My name's Aldo, Raffa. I'm a psychic medium currently joining you this evening through till 9 p.m. Now I'm so excited because today we're going to be doing free readings, free 5-minute readings. You guys are going to get the chance to get involved, speak to our psychics, and or speak to me for free for 5 minutes. But if you'd like a little bit longer, you can speak to some of the available mediums. By the side of your screen, you will see Mediums Now Live. This is the show. A big warm welcome again. If you'd like to get a free reading, on-air reading, all you have to do is call 0808 131 0882. That is 0808 131 0882. It's as simple as that. By calling that number, you'll speak to one of our lovely concierge team. They'll probably ask you a few questions. And then you come through to me, okay? And then I'll sort of just introduce you to our lovely viewers, and it'll be as simple as that. All you need to do is really get involved. You don't need to give out any personal information if you don't want to. You can come through with a nickname, or you don't have to sort of give anything too much. And then I'll be linking in, attempting to connect to the other side. Now, as this is Halloween, it's believed that this is a time where the veil is most thinnest. We've just had that lovely super full moon on Tuesday in Taurus, and we've still got that lovely full moon energy. So a powerful, powerful time to be getting involved, speaking to us live here on the show, Mediums Now Live. So what is this show? What is this all about? Really, guys, we are going to be getting involved with those free readings, okay? And the readings will be about 5 minutes live on air. And we are just going to have a little look to see who's available, because by the side of your screen you will see, as I said, the numbers. 0808 131 0882 is going to get you the option to come through and call for a free reading with me here on the air. But if you'd like to get involved, speak to one of our psychics, you can use the pay by phone option, 0907 004 4949. And the available readers we have today are Peter Johnson, okay, Julie Dawn, Enrique, Joanne, Victoria, Jenna Rose, and many more mediums, okay? Now, what is a medium? You might be thinking, what is this? Maybe you've heard of a medium, maybe you've not. Well, a medium attempts to link to the other side, okay? To link to the spirit world around you. Now, we have many, many people in spirit. We have many spirit guides. We have angels. We have many, many different spirit friends as well. But, of course, there are those lovely, dearly departed loved ones. Now, a medium will attempt to connect to the other side. And let me explain a little bit about myself, okay? So my name's Aldo Raffa. I'm a psychic medium, and I've been working psychically for a long, long time. But mediumship is something that I've always had the ability to link in with. But what I always describe with the medium world, the world of mediumship, is that, we can't summon a spirit. Spirits come to us, okay? And as the medium, they will use me. They will use my memory. They will use my thoughts. They'll use me. Now, this is why there are many mediums out there, because they've got different personalities. So some spirits will be more drawn to me than others to work with. So really, it's the spirit doing the work through me. As the medium, I'm literally just the channel. Now, if you would like to come through and have a live reading, all you have to do is call free phone number 0808 131 0882. Now, by calling that number, you're going to get through to our lovely concierge team, who will ask you a few questions, and then you'll be through to me. Now, I'll introduce you on the show, and it's as simple as that. And I'll introduce you, and then we'll be away giving that 5-minute reading. Now, if you've already tried to call through, there was some confusion earlier, but I can guarantee we are live right now. So call now. If you call that number now, you'll be getting a live reading. 0808 131 0882. That is the number to call to speak to us. And when this phone rings, I'm going to answer it. I'm going to introduce you to the show. I'm just going to say hello to you, and then we'll be live. We'll be introducing you to our lovely audience, and yeah, you'll be live on the web show. And what I want you to do and really understand with this particular reading itself, as it is a beautiful time now where summer's sort of going into the winter and the veil is most thinnest, where sort of light meets darkness or light goes into darkness, is that, you know, with a reading itself, a mediumship reading, we will be attempting to link to the other side. I'm going to be working with my guide today, Raj, who sometimes takes over my voice, so that changes. That could be my guide, or it actually could very much be your dearly departed as they come through and work in a variety of different ways. And like I said before, spirit work with me, you know, but I can't guarantee you will get through to somebody you know. Like I said before, every spirit has their own personality. When they go to the other side, they still have their same personality. Now, I've got a lovely, you know, few on the other side whose personalities don't change when they come through with their beautiful signs and messages. But like I said, they have their own personality, and they'll be drawn to working with me if they feel connected to me in that way. And they'll use my memories, they'll use my thoughts, they'll use me as the vehicle. Now, as a psychic medium, I work very much with the clairsentience, so they'll work with me with their emotions. I'll get the hearing as well, so perhaps names can come through, descriptions of how they perhaps passed. But yeah, it's a really exciting time. So let's talk a little bit about Halloween, this special day, this special evening. The 31st of October, Samhain, as it's commonly known, dates back to, well, a good 1,000 years before Christ. And this was a time where the Celtic people were very intrigued with how their winter would pan out. You know, it was a time where the crops were coming to an end, it was cold, the winter was coming in, and it was a time really where they believed it was a time to connect to the ancestors and really link to the other world for divination, for guidance on their future, to connect to the ancestors, to connect to the dearly departed loved ones, to really link in and see what the other side has to offer. As it was a time that was most commonly associated with quite a lot of fear, because it was like, well, how are we going to get through this winter? What's this winter going to entail? But of course today, in this day and age, it's a beautiful time to really honour the dearly departed, and we dress up in our costumes and our outfits, as a way and a symbol to connect to the other side. But also, it was believed that if you'd been bad or naughty, or dearly departed ones were going to come and knock on your door. But if you dressed in costume, they perhaps wouldn't recognise you or find you. Hello and a big warm welcome to Mediums Now Live. A big happy Halloween as well to everyone watching and tuning in today. This is a really exciting web show, okay? This is the first of 5 live web shows we're going to be running through November. But you know what, guys? You're joining us here today on Halloween. Who am I? Well, my name's Aldo Raffa. I'm a psychic medium who's going to be attempting to link to the other side today. Halloween, or All Hallows Eve, or Samhain, many different names associated with this particular time. It's a time believed by many where the veil is most thinnest between the two worlds, where light meets darkness, where we have that transition as we go into the winter. Now, what is this show? You're probably wondering. Well, this is a show to get involved with and have your free readings, really, to be honest with you. I'm going to be demonstrating the mediumistic world. I'm going to be linking into spirit, seeing what spirit guides are around you, spirit people are around you. And you could be getting involved free from either your landline or your mobile phone by calling us on 0808 131 0882. That's 0808 131 0882. That is a free phone number. Now, what will happen is when you call that number, you'll speak to our lovely psychic concierge, Mediums Now Live concierge, and they will, ask for a few details, pop me through to you. I won't introduce you straight away. I'll ask your name. You don't have to give anything too personal out. Introduce you to our show, and there we are. We'll be having you live, giving that live reading on the air. Now, let me just describe a little bit and explain a little bit about mediumship. Mediumship is a beautiful, somewhat experimental process of connecting with the other world. And what we do is, as a medium, I'm being used by the spirit, okay, by the world of spirit. I put the thoughts out there, and spirit come close. Now, spirit people tune in and work with me. So certain spirits will be more drawn to working with me than others because they use me as the vehicle, they use me as the tool. So they'll work with my memories, they'll work with my thoughts, they'll work with my emotions, they'll work with everything around me. But I can't connect to a spirit unless they want to work, unless they don't want to, only if they want to work with me. But you can call me anytime as I'm talking about mediumship and I'm talking about what this is all about. Now you can call me free, 0808 131 0882. By calling that free phone number, either from your landline or your mobile phone, you will be getting involved and getting the chance to speak to me live here on the show. We'll be welcoming you on the air, and I'll be attempting to link in to the other side. Now my voice might change, that might be the spirit people coming through, might be my guide Raj, because I'm working with him today. He's my spirit guide that works with me in a very strong way. But guys, if you'd like to get involved speaking to available mediums for a little bit longer, we've got Peter Johnson available. We've got Julie Dawn, an absolute cracker of a medium. She's so funny. What I love about Julie Dawn, when she links into the world of spirit, she has this beautiful ability to give you those fun memories, those loving memories, and she's so upbeat. Now, to get involved to speak to our mediums, you can call by your phone, which is 0907 004 4949, and you can charge at £1.50 per minute plus network access charge. Alternatively, you can pre-book using your debit or credit card using the pay by phone option, which is calling us on the free phone number 0808 131 0880. So it's as simple as that, guys, to get involved, and that's only if you want a bit more longer really with a medium. What a great time to be getting involved now. This is the time really where, you know, Halloween, the veil, you know, is most thinnest between the two worlds. Now what I'm going to be doing is attempting to link in to the other side, okay? And as I'm linking into the other side, I would love to hear from you guys, because Spirit are going to come close to me, they're going to work with me, step into my space, and temporarily, sort of shift my energy as well. But if this resonates with anyone, I'd love you to come through and would love to hear from you. So let's just tune in and see what energy is around. Now, interestingly, before, just a little while ago, I kept being shown or being given this name Judy or Julie in the spirit world. And she's acknowledging a daughter as well. And she's sort of saying, I feel like she wants to connect with her daughter. So she makes herself, she presents herself in a very interesting way. She's acknowledging around about the sort of 19th, 20th of the January month as well. And she's sort of talking about there's been problems with a car. And she's been finding it quite sort of amusing. She's been looking down at it all. And I feel like she wants to talk to a particular lady. And I feel like I want to say this lady, she's connecting and talking about someone with the initial S I'm being shown. So I don't know if that's Sarah or Susan, but there's this that keeps coming, this name keeps coming through that she's wanting to address and link to. Now, if this means anything to anyone, okay, please don't hesitate to interrupt and call us on 0808 131 0882. Now, that is a free phone number. By calling that number, you'll speak to our receptionists or our concierge around here, and they'll be able to literally connect me through to you. And you will be live here on the show discussing and talking a little bit more further about the energy and the information. So I'm going to just link in and see what other spirit people are around the energy, okay, around the energies right now. Okay. Now, there's a character that I'm being made aware of, and I keep being shown a watch. So I don't know if they had a particular watch, or someone is wearing their particular. That's it. Okay, thank you. They're acknowledging someone who's wearing this gentleman's watch. Now, this gentleman, very sensitive, sweet guy, he would have been on this side of life. Quite a deep spiritual guy as well, I feel, in the sense he was a deep thinker. Really, really liked the sort of nature as well, but a deep thinker. Quite a mystical, magical person that he would have been actually on this other side, you know, on this side of life. Now, he's got a very interesting surname, I want to say, he's talking about as well. And the March time, February-March time, is also being highlighted and related to him. I feel he would have passed quite quickly to spirit, actually, because I'm getting this feeling of like it's like my heart just kind of stops a little bit. So I don't know if it's something to do with the chest area, but I feel like I wasn't able to breathe. Is kind of how he's making me feel aware of himself here. So it's interesting, but I feel that he's acknowledging the watch that's being worn, and he's acknowledging, he's acknowledging a few different things. Actually, when the phone rings, okay, I'm going to just to let everyone know, I'm going to stop everything that I'm doing because it's all about you. At this particular time, I'm linking into what spirit are showing me and what spirits are around. Actually, as I'm sitting here, I'm working with my guide to invite in and bring in spirits from the other side. Now, as I said, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, please give us a call on that free phone number, 0808 131 0882. Oh, we've got a call. Hello. Now this is going to be a live reading, guys, okay? I'm literally just answering this phone. In a matter of moments' time, we're going to be having this call live on the air. Hello. Hi there, Kira. How are you today? This is just our concierge, our psychic concierge. Perfect. Really, really good. Very excited for our Mediums Live Now show.
I know, I'm really thrilled to speak with you. But I have a Gary.
Lovely. Thank you. We've got Gary connecting through on the line now. Hello, Gary. A very good evening to you. Hi, Gary. A very good evening to you. How are you today? Excellent. Right, I'm just going to let everyone know what's going on. So we've got Gary on the line, and we're going to be introducing him onto our live Mediums Now show. Okay. So Gary, have you done this before?
Yes, once or twice.
Okay, once or twice. Excellent. Right. Well, I'm going to connect you through now. Bear with me as we connect you through to the show. Hello again, Gary.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Ah, there we are. We can hear you. Perfect. Right, so welcome to Mediums Live Now. This is basically going to be an experiment as I link with you in this particular way. So I'm just going to link in and tune in to see what spirit energy is around you, Gary.
Please do. Please do.
Okay. Let's just have a little link in with you. Now it's fascinating because what I keep being shown is what I'm being shown on a psychic level. There's been lots and lots of change going on around you. Do you understand? It's like boom, boom, boom. You've been kind of here, there, everywhere. It just feels like everything's been quite full on with you recently. And there's a lady in spirit that is kind of acknowledging that. Does that make sense to you? That it's like you've been rushing around, she's sort of saying.
Yeah, yeah. Mania does come to mind.
Sorry?
I said mania does come to mind. Can be a little bit manic at times.
Yes, and I don't know what you do, but she's got this. She's acknowledging the fast-paced nature that you need to and the adaptability you need to have with things at the moment, particularly. She's got this beautiful mothering energy and warm energy, but I can't quite place how, if she's got this, if she's grandmother's energy, but she's got this very mothering energy she's coming through with. And she shows herself with she's got this very grounded, somewhat strong personality and energy about her. But she's sort of acknowledging the November time. Is that significant for you at all? Because this November, December time is being highlighted.
November. There's some family birthdays there, but yeah, more interested in who the strong female family member is.
I think she's
grandmum.
Yeah.
On both sides. Interesting.
I think she's acknowledging a particular birthday that would link to. She's connecting to someone's birthday celebration around about. I feel like I want to say more back end of the November time. Does that make sense?
No. I'll take it for the while.
Okay, because I keep getting like the 12th or the 21st. There's something around there that is being highlighted. But this lady, I feel is very much linked to your dad's side of the family, actually. So I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand?
I know very little, so the dates of birth will be superfluous to me. Bloody blah.
Okay. She's acknowledging the fact that there's been a lot of decisions you've been having to weigh up, and there's been a sense of like indecision around what I'm doing, where I'm going, how is this going to work for me. So there's been a real question mark around that. I don't know if there's something technical about the way what you're working with or what you're doing, but there's a lot of like technical things going on around you, I feel, at the moment. But this lady in spirit, she's acknowledging, I want to say the name, I feel like I want to say Liz. Would you understand this name?
I think I do. You might have just touched on something there.
Who is this?
You're certainly banging on with the technical technical stuff, yeah, shall we say. Research and development.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Now, why is Liz, this name, though, just keeps coming to me very strongly. And as I say it, I get this real wave of emotion. And it feels like something that I want...
Okay.
I want to say hasn't...
Sorry, Aldo.
Yeah.
Go on. You go.
I was going to say, it feels like something that hasn't been processed entirely, emotionally. Because I feel like I...
Yeah.
It's
certainly. Would this be my maternal grandmother's name? Because I difficulty, with memory and.
I believe so. I do believe so. Would you understand that name linking to her?
Certainly.
Yeah. Well, that's who's around you. Okay. Now, as I said, I get this wave of emotion. I go really, really warm. I don't know if you're feeling it, but spirit can be when they come close with love, they make us feel very warm. And I feel that warmth with her very, very strongly. But yeah, she guides you. She's got a funny humour, wicked humour actually, but she was a very grounded lady. Oh. She probably didn't have the easiest of life.
You like me, Dad.
Sorry? Yeah. Yes, yeah, absolutely. She wouldn't sort of have it, any other way but hers. Quite strong energy. What she's kind of coming through for you today, she's giving you direction, and she wants to give you love, but also wants to give you that energy of strength. Okay. Do you have any questions at all for me, Gary? Because I know we're going to have to wrap up because I'm only very limited here on the.
Yeah. I know. I do feel blessed to be the first here. It's experimental. Great for you guys. Great for me. Well, I certainly do. I do understand we've got the 5 minutes going on here. Nan, thank you, lovely. Michael has had some recent spiritual goings on, and yeah, I'll be interested if there's any feedback, insight in how I might understand that.
The dream state is something that I keep being shown. So I don't know if he's been having a lot of this, like the dreams and the kind of the visions opening up through the dream state. But yeah, to be honest with you, I do feel that it's like, yeah, there's a big opening up with his energy at the moment and the sort of third eye centers. What I would say is for him to start maybe writing his dreams down, because I feel like he's waking up very tired, feeling like he's been somewhere else, and I feel he is. He's like, the guides are opening up and kind of taking him on a new journey. So hopefully that makes sense, Gary. I'm going to have to let you go, I'm afraid to say. But before I do, if you'd like more in depth, speak to one of our mediums, okay? Because we've got more mediums available. Julie Dawn, we've got our lovely Sophia Vancy, Peter Johnson, who can really, spend a little longer. But just before we let you go, how was that reading for you?
Well, 110.
Sorry, what was that?
110%.
Oh, bless you. Oh, well, that's lovely. Do you know what? It's been a pleasure connecting with you. Thank you so much for letting me work with you today. We're going to leave it there. A big happy Halloween. And, yeah, we'll speak to you soon, hopefully. Take care, Gary. All the very best.
God bless you, Aldo. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, there he goes, our lovely Gary. Okay, I think I'm just going to hang that phone up. There we go. Now, if you have just tuned in, you're thinking, what was all that? What's going on? My name's Aldo, Raffa. I'm a psychic medium working live here in the studio today, demonstrating the medium mystic world. That's right, it's Halloween, and we're linking to the other side. This is a time where the veil is most thinnest, okay? It's where sort of summer goes into winter, where light moves into darkness. And it's a time that's been believed by many to really connect to the ancestors, to really connect to our dearly departed, to really connect to all of the loved ones on the other side. Now, as I'm working today, I'm going to be linking in with the spirit people, They're going to be showing me their memories. They're going to be working with me emotionally as well. So they'll use me as the vehicle, as the medium, okay? Now, if you'd like to get involved on the show, you can call in for a free... Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. Hello. Right, so we've got a caller. We're going to be doing a live reading in a matter of moments' time. Okay, so we're just connecting through now. Hello. Hello. Hi there, Kieran. It's just our reception team. Wonderful. Absolutely, that'd be lovely. Thank you. We've got Pat coming through on the line. Hello. Hello, Pat. Hi, a very good evening to you today. How are you this Halloween?
I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you?
Excellent, really well. All the better for connecting with you today. Have you done this before?
I've been to media before.
Okay.
I haven't done one online.
Right. Okay. So I'm just going to let everyone know what's going on. So I've got Pat on the line. She said she's sort of gone to see a medium, but she's never done this on the platform we're doing it online today. So it's very technical. Well, not technical. It's very modern, Pat. This is the wonderful world of technology. We're doing it slightly differently today. So I'm going to connect you through, if that's okay. Yeah. Onto our show. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Right, you're live now, Pat. There you are. Hello again. So, Pat, what I'm going to do today is, link in and see what spirits people are around you, okay? Now, the first thing I was being shown, actually before your call came through, was really interesting, was this beautiful bright white light. And I think you've got a lot of loved ones on the other side. Because I felt this big, it felt like almost like an army, of angels coming to you. And I feel that there's one gentleman that keeps being shown to me, quite a big build of character, but quite, it's almost like I want to say quite a stocky build, okay, is the energy that comes through very strongly. And I want to say the initial R is also being given. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, sort of, yes.
Okay.
There are some insuars in family.
The character I'm being shown, quite a big build of character. I don't know if it's Rob or Richard, but it's that sort of name I want to sort of say. Or Ryan, it's that sort of name, you know? But they're acknowledging them. And whoever that gentleman is, because they're still here, if that makes sense, they look like... Whoever this person is, this spirit looks like that person, that gentleman. Would you understand that?
Right. Not really.
Okay, because there's a gentleman here that is acknowledging. I want to say to you, this actually feels very, very. Bear with me a second. Wait a second. There's a few. I feel like there's two gentlemen that are wanting to come through and connect with you today. There's two gentlemen. Wait a second. Let's just ground the energies. Okay, yeah. There's a very strong. It feels like I want to say to you, this person, this gentleman, actually might not be related to you, but was a close family friend that links in very strongly. But then there's this other gentleman that I feel is like it's like I feel like I want to say. Fatherly energy here that comes through with you. Now, I'm just trying to understand this. Has your dad passed?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, but he's a bit sheepish. Now he's making me feel very. Now I'll just explain how they work. See, they use me as much as I'm the media. I put the thoughts out, but they come through me and they use my thoughts. Now, but your dad is there with someone. He would have been a close family friend. Would you understand who this guy is? Because there's like two gentlemen that keep being shown. But your dad has reconnected with a very close friend, but they would have been quite friends from quite a long time ago, quite young. Okay, so he's coming through with this memory link. And I feel that there's a link to April as well, April, May time. Would you understand that?
I would understand April. April.
You'd understand April because he links to April very strongly. My ears are going so warm when he comes through with his energy. He was probably a man of not many words because I'm not feeling too much words with Dad. He had expression, but he didn't, you know what I mean? He was a man that sort of said it as it was, but didn't use too much words to express himself.
Yeah, not many words. Expressions, very expressions.
Very deep man, very deep man, very deep energy. I don't know why I keep being shown 2 rings. Would you understand the significance of that too?
No.
Okay, because he's acknowledging it's either two weddings or 2 anniversaries in 1 month. Sorry to say, we are gonna. Would you understand that?
I'm just trying to think. It's very hard to think while you're giving all this information. 2 weddings in the same month. I can't think at the moment.
Okay. Okay. Well, we are going to have to let it go. But Dad is around you, and he's talking about the friend that he's with on the other side, and he's learning lots of new things, is what I want to say. And whoever the person who doesn't believe in all this is, you know, he wants to say they've got that wrong as well. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how was that reading for you? I mean, I know we're doing it quite quick here on the air today because we're just giving as many people.
It was very interesting, and I will go away now and think about these 2 dates for the weddings for the same month.
Yes. Yes.
And I'll think about the 2 rings.
Absolutely. Well, it's been lovely connecting with you. Okay, we're going to have to let you go, and you know, I can speak to you another time.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care, Pat. All the very best. Bye bye. Bye bye. Ah, there she goes, our lovely Pat. Right, that's as easy as it is, guys. So when we're working mediumistically, you know, we tune into the energies. So what is this show all about? This is Mediums Now Live. Now, we aim to connect to the other side. Oh, there we go, we're connecting. Hello. So we've got a call. We're going to be doing another live reading on air. Right, so I'm going to sort of just connect now with this lovely caller. Right, hello. Hello. Right, we've got music playing on the line. Hello. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Oh. Ah, here we are. Hi, Joey. Hi. How are you today? We've got our receptionist team on. Yeah, really well, thank you. Really well. Kirsty. Okay, lovely. Right, so we've got Kirsty being connected through for her 5-minute reading. Hello, Kirsty.
Hello.
Hi, Kirsty. Very good evening to you today. Happy Halloween. Are you excited to have your live reading here on the show?
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to let everyone know what's going on. Guys, this is Kirsty on the line, she's never had a reading before, so this is really exciting. She's never had a mediumistic reading. Okay, Kirsty, well, what I'm going to attempt to do today is work with you, okay, and Spirit, really, and to connect and see what Spirit, friends, family, perhaps, you know, are there on the other side for you. Is it okay to connect you through to our live show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Perfect. Wonderful, Kirsty. Okay. Hello again, Kirsty.
Hi.
Hi. We're just introducing you again, just so our lovely viewers can also, you know, hear your lovely voice. Okay, so let me tune in to the energies around you, because funny enough, before your lovely call came through, I kept getting this real smell, this real odour of what I want to say. It's like a perfume, but it feels like a gentleman's perfume, and like tobacco. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
It's like a real strong, like lovely. I don't know what the perfume would have been, but it feels like real nice sort of perfume, gentleman's perfume, and this odour of sort of smoke on top of that. Have you sort of been smelling that as well? Because I feel that you were quite in tuned to spirit are very drawn to you. I feel, but there's a particular gentleman on the other side that gives you this, and I feel like you sometimes you have that smell of the odour, you smell that odour, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I have had a few smells and odours, yeah.
just for everyone who's tuning in and thinking, what's this? You know, guides and spirit people connect with us and connect with us all in different ways. Sometimes it's dreams, sometimes it's smells. But in this case, I feel, yeah, this gentleman likes to connect through the sense of smell with you. He was a real chirpy character, I feel, this man. Real Joker energy is a feeling I get. You know, a bit of the Joker, trickster, juggler. He's got that sort of a feel. Does that make sense to this gentleman's character?
Yeah.
You know, he'd just know how to lighten everyone's mood is what I'm being shown. And what he's talking about is there's been a real worry around you recently, around, you know, your emotional state, if that makes sense. And he wants to cheer you up. He's sort of like, I can hear his laughter. He had a wicked sort of laugh is what I feel, and a wicked sense of humour. But he wants to like lift your spirits and say, you know, it's going to be fine. I feel that actually he had so much love on this earth, and when he passed it was very difficult because he was like the peacemaker for a lot of people, and particularly the family. Does that make sense? So it's almost like when he passed, it feels like people didn't quite know where they were, and you were particularly very connected to this individual, and I feel like he wants to thank you for all the help that you put in. Does that make sense? Like you were there.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like everyone was a bit here, there and everywhere, but you were the one that was really sort of, you were there through a lot with this gentleman. He actually, I feel that he surprised everyone, if that makes sense as well, because I think they thought things weren't, you know, it's almost, I get a sense he's telling me that he surprised everyone with how he went forwards with his well-being, if that makes sense. So I don't know if he lived longer than he was expected. There's that feeling of like he did better than everyone thought. Does that make sense, Kirsty?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah? Because he's acknowledging that, and he sort of says it with a bit of humour. You know, I sort of surprised everyone with that. Very, very, very much so. That seems quite relevant there as well. I don't know why I get this name. I don't know if it's Chris or a C initial as well. Would that make sense to you, that name?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah? Well, who is that? Because it just keeps, I keep hearing it.
My brother's called Chris.
He needs to watch himself, I feel. Actually, I think he's the message is also to go to him, because he's saying you're worrying all the time, and but yet your brother's like the complete opposite. He doesn't think about anything. He doesn't think about it. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't think about the. I don't know why. I feel like you guys are a bit like chalk and cheese. You're always overthinking. Really, look. Do you understand? Whereas your brother's a bit like, you know, a bit like a sort of, I'll think about it later, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Well, he's sending you his love, okay, to you and your brother. Please do pass that message on. And it's been lovely connecting with you. Now, do you have any questions, actually, for me before I let you go?
Just basically, was there any messages from the spirit world? That's what I wanted to know.
Well, I really think the message comes to you and your brother. The message, funnily enough, I feel this gentleman's a bit of a joker and a bit of a trickster, and he's sort of, you know, in a nice way, with his humour, he's saying, you need to be more like your brother, and your brother needs to be more like you know? You almost, it's like, I want to kind of bring your two different worlds into each other's rhythm. And I actually feel that the messages as well, it really is. It's enjoy, and do it now too. So whatever you've been pondering, thinking about doing, do it now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay, so he's sending you lots of love. Oh, he's giving you flowers as well. I keep seeing these like yellow flowers. So hopefully that makes a bit of sense. It's been lovely connecting with you, okay? You have a wonderful Halloween. You're very welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Take care, bye-bye. Ah, there she goes, our lovely caller. Now, guys, you're seeing how it's working. I'm only here at the moment doing those 5-minute readings. Now, on the phones, you can speak to a medium for as long as you like. So, you see... Oh, got a call. Hello. Oh, just connecting us through. If you'd like to get involved speaking to a medium, call on the 0907 004 4949 number. Right. Hello, caller. Hi there. It's Joey, just from our receptions team. Perfect, wonderful. We've got a caller coming on now. What is their name? Wendy, lovely, excellent, thank you. Right, so we've got Wendy connecting with us in a matter of moments' time. Hello. Hi, Wendy. Hi. A very good, well, big warm welcome to Mediums Now Live. Have you done this before? Okay, perfect. Just to let everyone know what's going on, I'm speaking to Wendy now, okay? We're going to be connecting Wendy through to the show in a matter of moments' time. She has done this before. She has had readings before. So I'm going to connect you through now, Wendy, if that's okay. Yeah? Perfect. Okay. Hello again, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi. I'm just introducing you now onto our show. Right. So let's tune into your energies here and see what's going on around you. So I'm going to link into the world of spirit and see what's being shown. Okay. Do you know there's a woman with you? I feel, and she had an interesting energy. I feel. Well, she shows me that she would have liked the nice things of life. Do you understand this, Wendy?
Yeah.
She's sort of showing me all her things, and she's she's very dolled up. Do you understand? I don't know if she would have liked the pearls, but there's like quite dolled up and this bright lipstick. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Yeah? Because she's like, here I am! And she was quite hard to understand, I feel, sometimes, and work with here on the earth plane, if that makes sense.
Yes.
She was saying, sorry, I wasn't the easiest. But she's so funny. She's got such a lovely way with her. What a lovely lady. What an interesting lady and an interesting character. I feel like she's saying that she didn't have the easiest relationship, as I said, I feel, with you, okay? Because she found it hard to almost be open with her emotions, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
And she's really acknowledging that. I also get the connection with the July month. Would you understand the relevance of that month?
July.
June, July time.
Off the top of my head.
Okay. Because they're acknowledging it's like the June, July month it's like being highlighted, that relates or links to this lady, and March. Okay?
March, yes.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That's a big thumbs up for March, yes.
Sorry, what was that?
Big thumbs up for March.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I'm pleased you understand that she's very much like, don't you know who I am? Don't you remember? She's got this kind of like life and soul energy, but she's showing me as someone who wasn't so confident. She came across very like, here I am, but she lacked that confidence, I think, in herself, and found it very hard to express love, give love, receive love. And I feel she battled actually with a few different things that no one really sort of knew about, okay? Because she never showed anyone that sort of side of her character, that side of herself. I don't know why she keeps putting this memory of France connected to her, so I don't know what that links to, or it's like where she'd go abroad, but there's some link there.
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, well, she's coming with you. Well, she goes with you. She obviously loves the travel. She always loves, doing all the... Because she's like, here I am, this is what I'm doing. So she's with you, very much so. In terms of this difficult relationship, I don't want to kind of put it all out there here on the air, but she sort of says, you'll know what I mean. And she's almost like... I feel that her passing was a very interesting one, because... there was a mixture of emotion about that. But are you able to tell us about this difficult relationship you shared?
Well, it was basically just my grandmother on my mother's side, but she more or less brought me up as well. But she was always kind of quite, as you said, she was reserved, but we kind of had this psychic link together, so we kind of could just communicate in that way anyway, so... In the March thing that you said, her husband, her daughter, and her other granddaughter are all March babies. So, there's three in March.
Yes, wow.
So accurate. We've got got her personality down to a T. The pearls as well, that's actually me because I love pearls.
Okay. Well, she's very fond of them. I feel she plays with them. I don't know if they move around sometimes, or you sort of think, where did I put that? Or she likes your style, I feel. And she's really excited. And you've got this connection aboard as well, because she's really excited about something with that. She's like, well done. You know, she's really proud of you.
Good, yeah. That was a milestone for me going off to France last year on my own. And I ended up going 3 times.
Wow. She's so proud of you. She's got such a love. I think she had a very hectic sort of life, though, is the way she describes herself, you know? She was always sort of doing so much. And she just wants to give all this love to you and, you know, acknowledgement. And I almost feel like whatever funny feelings you have around her passing, she's saying, don't worry about it. Do you know what I mean? I understand. You know, the love is very strong. So if there's anything you sort of felt a bit guilty for or whatever, she's saying, don't be silly, you know? Because I feel there was a bit of that around her passing, if that makes sense with you.
Okay, yeah, I think I can understand that, yeah.
Okay. So hopefully that's made a bit of sense. Do you have any questions at all?
No, I didn't have any questions. I was hoping that you would connect in with the person you brought through and you did, so I'm very happy with that. That's just amazing what you picked up. Thank you very much.
Oh, do you know, it's been an absolute honour and pleasure connecting with you. And she sends you all that love. And remember, you know, she's there within your heart every day, every minute, that big, beautiful heart. So it's been a pleasure connecting. Lots and lots of love and light to you, okay?
Thank you. Much love.
You're very welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah, there she goes. Right, now guys, if you'd like to speak to a medium live, okay, and speak a little bit longer, call 0907 004 4949, okay? By calling that number, you'll speak to a medium. And we've got many available readers, mediums rather, live here on the show. 0907 004 4949 is the available number. Right, we've got another call. Let's have a little link in and see who's there. Hello. Right, we're being connected to our lovely receptions team. Hello. Hi Joey, how are you? Got Joey from reception here on the line. Yeah, really good, really good. Perfect. Joan, was it? Joe, perfect, lovely, thank you. Okay, we've got Joe being connected through to us now on the line. Hello, Joe. Hi, very good evening to you. A big, warm welcome to Mediums Now Live. Have you done this before? Have you done this before? A reading? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Well, let me just explain what's going to happen. In a matter of moments' time, I'm going to connect you onto our show, so you'll be live, and I'll be linking in and demonstrating and giving you a little free 5-minute reading. Does that sound good with you? Yeah? Perfect. Sorry? Yes, I think you can. Yeah. Yeah. As long as it's on mute. She's just asking if she can have the screen online as well. Okay. Right. So I'm going to introduce you now. If that's okay, Joe? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Right. Hello again, Joe. Hi, welcoming you back to the show. Yes, just so our lovely viewers now can hear your beautiful voice, I'm going to begin to link with you, okay? But before I do, I just want to let everyone know what's going on. My name's Aldo, I'm a psychic medium on Mediums Now Live, currently demonstrating the mediumistic world by linking in to our dearly departed, to linking into the people closest to us. To get involved and get that free reading, you can call us on 0808 131 0882, or to speak to a medium who's going to be able to delve a bit more deeper in, call on the pay-by-phone number 0907 004 4949. Right, Joe, sorry, I just had to get that out of my system because I've just been doing a lot of readings just to let everyone know what's going on as well. So we're going to be doing this live reading now with Joe, and I'm going to connect in to the world of spirit. That's right, so bear with me a second.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Now then, interesting. There's a very, very strong man in spirit, and they show me like builder's hands with this man. Okay.
Mm.
Would you understand this? Quite like quite thick, sort of big hands and quite thick fingers. I keep being shown with this gentleman.
Fat fingers I can take.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure about builders.
Okay, bear with me. I'm just being shown this gentleman's hands. Simon as well is the name I'm getting, or an S initial.
Okay.
Would that mean anything to you? Like Sam, or there's like an S initial?
Possibly. I'm not. It's not coming straight into
Okay.
my head. It doesn't mean it's not there. It's not.
Okay. It's being acknowledged is quite important. Bear with me. Let me just try and link to this gentleman, because I keep feeling there's been a lot of frustration around you recently with a lot. You know, it's like, you know.
There has been today, actually. Yeah.
It's like, why isn't this working? But why aren't things going? But I feel that there's a gentleman in spirit around you very strongly, but there's a very strong connection to the earth, I feel, with this gentleman. Okay?
Mm.
Now,
Okay.
I keep being shown like the countryside as well as I link to this too.
Oh. Okay.
Would you understand connections to that?
I'm very earth connected myself. I'm actually wanting to live. It's quite rural where we are, but I'm really wanting to be in the countryside an awful lot. It's very restorative for me. Simon in spirit. I'm sorry. I'm not actually connecting who exactly that is, but. Maybe you need to just keep following.
Yeah, there's something with an initial W as well with a name, which I think is either a surname or.
Yeah.
Would you understand that as a surname?
W. I'm just trawling through all the people in spirit. There's quite a few. It could well be. It could well be.
Yeah, well, I think they're acknowledging. I feel. To be honest with you, I feel there's a man that I keep being shown with like dirty hands. I want to say, got like mud on the hands, and it's like mud with the hands. It's like a gardener, like doing things with the land. Now, this might be a spirit person around you that might, that you've actually always had. It's like a spirit.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're getting very excited for you as you want to move more into the rural, land.
Yeah,
and I feel that's
yeah.
going to happen. To be honest with you, there's been a lot of challenges with moving things forwards and sort of starting again with you, if that makes any sense. And it's all been a bit of a tangled web. You have got a lot of spirit around you, but I feel there's a connection with a gentleman that keeps being shown very strongly, and I feel like
what do you see? What do you say?
What I see with him is quite chiseled features.
Okay.
And he's got quite deep eyes as well, but it's like quite chiseled features. Good looking guy is how I'm being shown with him. Quite a tall, slender build, if that makes sense.
I think I can tell you that might be. I don't know if you get anything else about looks with him, but
He's slender. He's quite tall. Yeah, he's quite tall. He's got chiseled features, and there's something very. He's showing me with these lovely. It's like darting kind of eyes, but quite. I feel like I want to say blue eyes. Does that make sense?
yeah, I think I know who that is.
Okay. Who is this man? Because I feel he's I don't know how he links to you, but he's very much there. But you know what I feel? He comes around, but he doesn't like to upset you. And I feel he's got this kind of, it comes close, but doesn't want to get you to, doesn't get too, almost like comes close to you. You feel him sometimes, but doesn't come too close because he doesn't want to upset. They never want to upset, if that makes any sense.
My brother is in spirit, and he is very good looking, and he does have very special eyes, blue eyes. Sort of almond-shaped eyes.
Well, he's there with his love, okay? He really, really is there. Now, I don't know if this Simon links to him somehow, but I would say to you, do hold on to this information. But he's there, and he's giving you a lot of love. And you know what's also being highlighted is February as well.
February, yeah, okay, yeah.
It's like, does that make sense? But I just have to give you that. Now, we are coming to the end of the reading, but I think it is your brother in spirit with the blue darting eyes. Very good looking. Very good looking. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
wow.
yeah,
and they like to show themselves in that way. Do you have any other questions at all for me?
only if there's anything that comes to you from that link about what might help in going in that direction where it's been a bit difficult going forward.
Do you know, I think it's about really getting very grounded, because there's lots of different inputs at the moment. Do you understand? People are saying this and then there's that, you know, and it's like, I almost feel like it's about really tuning into what you really want to be able to do, and I do believe, as I said, there is this very earthy, I want to say it's like a guide in spirit that's kind of come in, you know, it's giving you inspiration. So all these ideas you're receiving, they are coming from spirit, I think, and they're coming from you.
I'm having a lot of ideas. Yeah. It is the grounding, and that's exactly right, actually. That's good advice. That's what makes you put it into action, doesn't it? Because when you have a lot of different ideas, you think, okay, which one should I actually take? Which one's going to give me what it is I need back? So.
Well, I would connect to this guide as well, because I think there's a guide that wants to connect with you. Now, I'm afraid that wants to help as well, support you, because I think that's coming through in that level. But I want to wrap up here, because I've come to my time. But it's been lovely, lovely connecting with you. How was that reading for you?
It was really lovely. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed that. You've got really light energy.
Oh, thank you. Well, you've got a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's lovely connecting with you. It's been a pleasure. Well, have a great rest of your Halloween and weekend. And, yeah, hope to speak to you again. Take care. Bye-bye. There she goes. Right, now, guys, if you would like to speak to a medium more in depth, call 0907 004 4949. That is a direct premium line way of getting involved. By calling that number, you'll be charged £1.50 per minute, and network access charges will be also included potentially there. But by calling that number, you're going to speak to a medium, okay, who's going to link into the other side, who's going to give you messages from loved ones. You know, sometimes when people pass, we don't know where we're going, you know. It's like, what do we do? And we look within, and we get signs, but what is it? So a medium can really sometimes be that light that gives you the message, that gives you the love, that spirit are giving you all the time, but sometimes we don't always recognize it, sometimes we don't always see it or understand it. You can pre-book using your credit or debit card, calling us on 0808 131 0880. Okay, so those are the ways to get involved. Or you can call me for a live on-air reading, 0808 131 0882. Now there's a lot of numbers going on, so if I'm looking away, you know, that's just because I'm also understanding what this is all about, because this is new for me. Mediums Live today is new for me. It really is a brand new way of working. But what is this show about? We're here today to link into the other side. I'm a medium who's been doing this work since I can remember. Spirit come to me, they give me their messages, they give me their love, they give me their, you know, they give me their energy to work with. Now, as a medium, I'm not going to be able to connect, and I'm not going to say I can connect, you know, to every spirit, because I can't. Spirit have to work with me. So they use me as the vehicle. They'll use my memories, they'll use my feelings, they'll use me. They'll step towards me. But the spirit has to like me and have a connection with me. So like I say, we can't always guarantee, you know, we're going to connect to that person or not. But I'm also working with my guide today, Raj. Oh, and we've got a call. Hello. So we're going to be doing this live reading in a matter of moments' time, okay? We're just being connected through. Hello. Hey, Amy. Wonderful, thank you. We've got a gentleman on the line who's going to be speaking to us live on the air in a matter of moments' time. Hello, a very good evening to you. Hello. Hi, happy Halloween. How are you this evening? Excellent. Yeah, not bad at all. Not too bad. Well, really enjoying the show. Have you done this before? Right, okay. Your name is? Paul. Lovely, Paul. Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce you in a matter of moments' time to our show, and I'm going to attempt to link in and see, you know, what's going on around you, okay? So I'm just going to pop you through to the show. Hello again, Paul. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi. Now, it's really interesting. You said before you'd never done this before, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I have had your... Oh, sorry?
I've never done it before.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm so pleased you've come through today, because I have actually had your name in my mind this morning, actually. But Spirit showed me your name, and I was thinking, and I kind of have had your name kind of ringing around in my head throughout the day. So I'm pleased you've come through, because I think there is a very significant connection here. So let's just tune in, because I feel there's a lady that walks with you. She holds your hand, is what I'm being told. She guides you very strongly. I don't know if you go very warm sometimes, but I feel you feel her emotion. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because she's making me feel so warm, but particularly in that you know, on the hand region. She's giving me a big heart as well, and there's this beautiful, beautiful heart that's being shown. I want to say, with this lady, everything happened so quickly. Okay, 1 minute she was there, and the next she was gone. You understand?
Yeah.
It just feels like she was saying, I was here 1 minute, and then it was just, you know, I was gone the next. I do keep getting this blocked throat chakra, so I feel like she passed very quickly. 1 minute she was sort of breathing, the next it was like, gone, you know, and she just went straight, you know. So I just feel this, it's like this release that happened very quickly in how she went to spirit. She's talking about having faith and reconnecting to your faith. So I don't know if this was a lady that had faith, but I feel she did. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she's showing me, she's lighting a candle, and she's sort of like, I almost feel like she's kind of like, you know, hands in prayer position, really, at the way she's showing herself at the moment. So there's this real purity that's coming through in the way she kind of, you know, is presenting herself, or how she's wanting to be remembered. But the message is, you've got to have faith, okay? And I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but it's like, you know, you must have faith, particularly around this particular time. I almost feel like this would have been a woman that gave you a lot of good advice, do you understand, in this lifetime. She was like,
Yeah.
she was everything to you, really. The way she's telling me, you were, you know, she was your world. She was everything, and that comes across very, very strongly as well. Who's Steve as well? I don't know why I keep hearing this name.
What, Steve?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's dad was called Steve, and my cousin's called Steve.
I think it's your girl.
Uncle's called Steve.
Your girlfriend's dad's passed, though, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel he's around you very strongly, and I want you to give her that message, okay? I felt, see, it's interesting, as I say that, I go all goosebumpy, because I had your name in my mind, but I feel Steve, you know, wants to kind of give his message of love to your girlfriend, because I almost feel that the connection you shared with this woman that I'm describing, that's also with you, that's very, very, very mothering and nurturing and protective and incredibly, you know, strong. I also feel that's the sort of relationship she had with Steve on the other side, okay? So I feel that there's a bit of a parallel with that, and they're coming through kind of together. Which is very, very strong and very relevant. I keep being shown the colour green as well. Now the green is about the heart centre, very, very much so. But the woman, as I said, the woman that connects to you, I feel I almost want to say has got this. I feel like it's a mother energy here. Okay, it's got this real, you know, mothering, nurturing energy. But she is with Steve, and Steve kind of comes up and acknowledges there's a birthday coming up, I feel. It's either just come up or it's just passed. But do you understand that?
The birthday coming up.
Yeah, or some sort of celebration, because I see candles, which either represents birthday, celebration, or anniversary.
Yeah, whose birthday's coming up?
I feel this is a gentleman that's being acknowledged.
Oh yeah, my birthday's coming up, you see.
Ah.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up. In November.
Yeah, in about a week or so. That makes sense. Just feels very soon.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the gentleman it wants to sort of give you. The female is kind of like wanting to give you all this love, and I feel it's mother's energy that's so, you know, it's so powerful. But there's also that message you must pass on to your girlfriend, because I think he wanted to really come through and give his love and say he's very, 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 very proud. He wasn't the easiest man, so he's apologising for that in some respects. You know, he wasn't always, you know, there for her in the way that he felt he could have been there or should have been there for her in some respect. But he's giving a lot of love and acknowledgement that she was there for him. Okay. So, do you have any questions at all?
No, is there no one else there?
Well, I'm kind of coming to my time because we've only got 5 minutes, so these are like little mini readings. But how was this for you? How did you find this? Because this was the first time you've done this before. You were very brave. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good, yeah. It was good, yeah. Very good.
Bless you. And would you do this again?
Yes, I would, yeah.
Well, it's been lovely, lovely connecting with you, and a big happy Halloween to you. Enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend, and have a wonderful birthday as well. Take care.
Okay, cheers.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Bye.
There he goes. Right, guys, lots is going on right now. What's happening, I hear you ask? Well, we're doing live readings. That's right. I'm giving 5-minute readings. There we go. Speak of the devil, and it shows up. We've got a call coming through in a matter of moments' time, and I'm going to be linking in and connecting. But if you want to speak to a psychic, do call on the 0808 number there, 131 0880 to pre-book. Oh, I think that call's going to come through in a moment. But if you'd like to pay by your phone, you can pay 0907 004 4949, and you'll be charged at £1.50 per minute, plus network charges. Right, so we've got a call. Hello. Hello. Hi, Kira. Right, we've just got Kira on the line from reception. How are you? Wonderful. Absolutely, certainly. We've got Margaret coming through on the line, being be connected through. Hello, Margaret. Hi, how are you this evening? Welcome to Mediums Now Live. Have you done this before? Okay, never done this before. Okay, so I'm just going to tell our viewers what's going on. In a matter of moments' time, Margaret, I'm going to introduce you to our lovely show, and I'm going to attempt to link to the other side and see what's going on around you and what spirit are around you, okay? So I'm going to connect you through now, okay? Hello again. Can you hear me, Margaret?
Yes,
Yeah?
I can.
Perfect. Okay, right. Let me tune in and link into your energies here, because I felt that there was somebody on the other side that you've known for a really long time. You knew since childhood, but would have been like a friend to you. Would you understand that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because they're making me aware of a gentleman that you would have that you would have been quite connected to. Either you would have, I feel like you would have lived close to, or no. It just feels like there's this memory link of living quite close to each other, and yeah, you grew. It's like I want to say you kind of grew up with each other in some way, but then your paths went separately.
Right.
Okay, and I get this name Anthony or Andrew or an A initial that's very strong. Would you understand this initial?
No, I don't know anyone with the name Anthony that's passed, no.
Okay, bear with me a second. It's like I get this name Anthony, Andrew. There's like an A initial that's coming through, that's being acknowledged. But I feel, would you understand this name as someone around you at the moment? That's here.
Yes.
Okay, let's stick with that because they're related to this man, I feel, because they want to pass a message to him. See, the thing is, Spirit used me as the vehicle. They want me to acknowledge someone he would have known quite young, okay? Who is this to you, first and foremost?
Sorry?
Who is Andrew to you, for you?
I don't know anyone called Andrew.
Right. I thought you said you knew someone called Andrew. Okay, never mind. Right, because there's an Andrew that's being acknowledged. It's like an A initial that's being acknowledged. Let's have a look.
No.
Okay. Bear with me. Well, he's around. I want to hold on to that for a second. Let's just tune in and see what else is around you. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. I do have to acknowledge that because he's kind of coming through very persistent, or that's being very persistent with that. Now, they keep showing me a phone. Have you been having problems with your phone, like mobile phone? Because I feel there's some sort of like, it's like spirit come around sometimes and play with I want to say with your phone.
Yes.
Okay, you've got a lot around you. You're very open, actually, I want to say, psychically, intuitively. And I think you can sometimes mess the technology up. Well, I think it's the spirit energies that can mess certain technologies up. But there's a few different individuals in spirit. I'm just trying to understand, because I'm being shown a gentleman reading a book, okay, very well read, and I don't know if he would have like studied a lot in regards to the world, the geography, but I just keep seeing this book. Would you understand a gentleman quite knowledgeable that's being depicted on the other side? Yeah? Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
And he's sitting there, and I almost feel like just really like sort of observing me, because again, as I said, how this works is it's not me, it's them. They have to come through. But he's sort of sitting, he's sort of behind me, and he's sort of looking at me, going and turning the pages. He's saying, you know, tell her I love her. Tell her I absolutely love her, and there's something about something in a book as well. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's being acknowledged.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's saying she'll know what I mean, very, very much so. She'll know what I mean. There is a feeling at the moment with you that everyone is kind of doing everything, and you don't want to bother anyone with things, you know. But I feel that this is a time. Don't be afraid to bother someone or ask someone or reconnect someone close to you as well, because I feel you could be the bridge to bringing people together, if that makes sense, in the family. Yeah. So there's a lot of love being sent there with this gentleman, very much so. He's got this real, you know, it's like he wants to say you're my, it's like my one and only energy that I get with his vibration. You know, beautiful, beautiful energy. So hopefully that makes sense. Do you have any questions at all before I let you go?
No.
Okay. How was that reading for you?
It was very good.
Well, thank you for working with me, and let's thank Spirit as well for working with us as well today. Been lovely connecting with you, and have a wonderful rest of your Halloween.
And you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah, there she goes. Right, now when this phone rings, I'm going to stop everything, okay? And it's all about you, as you can see. And I'm linking in, giving you that 5-minute reading, tuning into the energies around you. Now, before we go and talk about, you know, linking in when that phone rings, what is this show about? My name's Aldo Raffa. I'm a psychic medium working today, linking into the world of spirit, seeing what spirit people, what spirit friends, spirit guides, family, dearly departed ones are around you. This is the time of Halloween, the time where the veil is most thinnest, where darkness, where light, goes into darkness. I'm feeling my guide, Raj, actually coming through very strongly. Now, I'm working with him today. Now, he's a Buddhist monk, and he's kind of lived that life. He's on the other side, but he works with me. He's very much the gatekeeper. Now, if you'd like to speak to a medium, and speak to a medium for a bit longer, you can pre-book using your debit or credit card, calling us off the free phone number, 0808 131 0808, or call directly from the landline number 0907 004 4949. Okay, now these numbers are actually on your screen. They are rotating behind me there. And if you'd like that live reading, that live 5-minute free reading, let's not forget, call 0808 131 0882. Right, now guys, we've got lots of other mediums going to be working on these shows, okay? This is the first of many, okay? John Healy is on the next week's Saturday evening show, okay? Psychic medium John Healy will be linking in and working with the world of spirit similarly to myself today. Now, the beautiful thing about speaking to different mediums, okay, and the greatest thing about having many different mediums, every medium has their own personality, which means spirit come to them in their own way. And certain spirits will not come to me because they're not drawn to me, or they don't work with me, or they don't, they don't want to use my thoughts, memories, or whatever. But for example, John, he's got a whole different personality, so you'll have different energies and different spirits connecting and wanting to work, okay? So I'm actually going to introduce John, I do believe, and talk a little bit about what's been going on today. Hello, John.
Hello. Right. Let me just get into shot. Good evening. This is nice. This is great, isn't it? Tell me a bit more. Well, because I've got all this to enjoy next week.
Do you know, it's so beautiful. I've never really done it in this way before because it's very technical, but it's beautiful to see how spirit can just work through.
Well, I mean, you've got the years and years of experience as I have, and I know that we've worked together live before, before in public.
Yes.
Before, so we do know. This is the exciting thing about it. Actually, I'm standing in now. I've got a week to wait, and I'm beginning to get excited. I'm getting excited about what's coming up for me. Tell me a little bit about how it's gone so far.
Yeah, well, it's been very interesting. We've had a lot of people come through, which is great. And it's very similar to doing the demonstration. When we did the demonstration, it's almost like, everyone's there, but they're just not in the room with us. So it's the same sort of thing, really. People are coming through. We've had a lot of people actually who've never done this before, so they've never had a reading before.
That's the advantage of the web, isn't it? It's the real big advantage of when you're doing something for the web.
And there's been some beautiful, beautiful messages of love coming through. Beautiful memories, as they like to come through with. Now, guys, just to let you know, I'm talking to John now because he's going to be the next medium on next week's show, Saturday evening show. But as we talk, this phone, okay, is on right now. And if you call, I'm going to stop everything, and it's all about you. Tuning into the world of spirit, linking in around the energies. It could be your spirit guides, could be your spirit friends, could even be pets from the other side. There's some really interesting things that can come through, isn't there, when we link to the world of spirit?
Do you know, your experience is probably the same as mine, and this always brings a smile to my face. And I'll just say to everyone who's watching now, when this does happen, don't be surprised, because you've been into the spiritualist churches. I have for many years. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes you won't finish a connection like this unless you have a little dog.
Yeah.
Has that been your experience?
Absolutely.
Too? Pets will come in. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't you be reconnected? Tell your friends and your family. This is mediumsnow.com, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, actually, I forgot to mention the website. I've been so excited here just doing readings. That is the website, guys. Yeah, tell your friends and family about the website. We've also got Periscope going on today, so we're going to say hello to everyone on Periscope. I don't think I've said hello to you guys yet. They're joining us literally, John, all over the world. It's really interesting stuff, this World Wide Web, because we're getting to connect with people who perhaps would never go to a medium in the normal way.
Or possibly, that's a really good point, and I'm really glad you said that, because there are a lot of people that actually can't get to these. I have sort of spoken to people who said, well, because of whatever their circumstances are, they can't get to a live demonstration, they can't get to maybe a psychic centre of some sort. This gives people an opportunity that they will not have had before.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, John, you're going to do a show, a different type of show, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
You're going to be on what show? Let our lovely viewers know.
I'm going to be on the evening show.
Evening show, yes.
Of Psychic Today. So I will leave you to. I'll come off now. Leave you to do what you're doing so well. You've given me, very, very good feeling for next week. So, please carry on enjoying Aldo's work. But I look forward to connecting with you next week.
See you soon, John.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Aldo. Thank you. Bye.
There you go. Lovely, John. It's going to be available on Psychic Today. Now, if you've not heard of that channel, go tap it into your web browser, www.psychictoday.co.uk. John is going to be doing the evening show, so he's going to be taking you through till 1:30 in the morning, working psychically. But next week, next Saturday, he's going to be where I am right now, linking in with you guys, connecting to the world of spirit. What is this show? Mediums Now Live gives you guys the opportunity, as John said, for people out there who perhaps have never done this before, who can't get to the different shows and different demonstrations, but right now, thanks to the wonderful world of technology, we're connecting you with me to then obviously, or with a medium, next week it's John, to link into the world of spirit and to see what's around you. Now, what's happening right now? Right now, we've got our lovely phone on, ready to take calls. Now, you can call us free for a free live on-air reading, 0808 131 0882, okay? But if you'd like to speak to a medium, we've got mediums available. You can use the pay by phone option. 0907 004 4949 is that pay by phone option. You can charge £1.53 plus network access charges. Now the phone is ringing, which only means one thing. We have got a caller on the line. Hello. We're going to be connecting with our lovely receptionist team in a matter of moments' time. Hello. Hi, lovely Kira. How are you? Wonderful, thank you. Absolutely, certainly. Thank you. Right, we've got Paul on the line. We're going to be connecting with Paul. Hello, Paul. Very good evening to you. Hi, how are you? How are you today? Excellent. Lovely to connect with you. Have you done this before? Okay.
I'm in on the internet, and I thought I'd phone up. I feel like I need a bit of guidance at the moment. So.
Okay. So just connecting you now and introducing you to our show. You're now live, Paul, on our lovely web show. So you've not done this before, but you've come about us, and you're thinking, why not? Let's see what all this is about. Okay, beautiful. Right. Okay. So let me link in and around the rhythms here with you, and just see what I'm being shown. Okay. There's a gentleman that actually I feel. The first thing I feel is like my chest is just, it's gone very tense. And there's somebody that would have, there's a gentleman that would have passed, I feel, with, I want to say a chest condition. Would you understand this?
Possibly, yeah. If you've got a bit more.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, there is somebody I could think of like that. Yeah.
So I want to say the lungs, okay?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just have a link back in a second. Yep. So he's acknowledging that. Of course, I'm not giving any health. We're not sort of doing that. But he's just acknowledging that with me. He's acknowledging the month of May as well. Would you understand that month as significant?
I'm not sure if that rings any bells to you.
Okay.
Me particularly, but
It's like
maybe something else to crop up in a bit. Yeah.
okay. Well, he's given me this month that's being highlighted. It's like the May-June time is being highlighted, coming into summer, but that time's being, it's like a memory link, I feel I'm being given with what he wants to show you and link to you with.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a summertime, so I don't know if you connected a lot in that period, but it feels like there was a lot there that's being shown.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Possibly. Yeah. It's the specific of the time of year. I'm not
Too short. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe if you keep talking, there might be something cropped up around that time. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just tuning back into his energy, because I feel as if I want to say to you, he's making me really aware. Have you been? I feel like you've been really having to rack your brains around a lot of things recently, and you don't know what to make of things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And he's sort of saying, it's been doing your head in. It's all like boom, boom. But this guy gives you a lot of. It's wanting to give you a lot of courage. He's wanting to give you a lot of conviction around a situation. You're having to be very cutting at the moment with things, people. Do you understand? It's almost like you're having to be really putting everything in its right place.
Yeah.
And that's not easy for you, because you're a very loving, caring individual. And I think you're having to really sort of be careful with that, or having to really put things in their place. There's a birthday or celebration, being shown candles around the February-March time. Would you understand that as well, that's being acknowledged? Yeah?
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah.
And I feel like I want to say that connects to you very strongly, but also this gentleman in spirit too. Do you understand?
Possibly.
Okay.
Not unless I got this mixed up with somebody else. The person I'm thinking of initially, I wouldn't say February, March.
But how does that link to you? Because I feel there's a very strong, because I keep being shown the candles, but that time is going to be very relevant for you. Very relevant for you as well. There's going to be like a significant change that happens. Everything about where you are now is having to be very direct and having to stand your ground and really cut through a lot of the rubbish, let's just say, that's been going on. It's been quite eye-opening, but it's like, you know, everything just feels like this isn't what I envisioned, this isn't what I thought it was. Around you, there's a very strong significant link, as I said, to summertime memory with this guy, and a time where you just spent a lot of time together. And there's something about, you know, really connecting as well. But there's also acknowledgement of September, August too. So these times are being acknowledged. And I feel like I want to say to you the name Ryan or Brian as well. Would you understand this name?
Ryan O'Brien. Doesn't ring a bell yet.
Okay.
Ryan, no. Neither of those two names particularly ring a bell. But
it's like an R. I want to say an R initial with this.
R initial.
Yeah. With.
Yeah. I suppose there's. Yeah. Possibly R. Yeah. That might make a bit more sense. Yeah.
But it connects to him in spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
The guy that you're connecting with. I'll be honest with you, how spirit works, they use me, they use my memories, they use my thoughts. I'm not getting the strong, it's like I feel like he sort of comes and he goes. But I think there's been a lot of this toing and froing with you at this particular time. This is about having to be very disciplined and having to really stick to your guns and do what you want to do, basically. And I feel this is true emotionally and to do with the working direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Do you have any questions at all? I know we're not doing too long here because it's only 5 minutes.
No, I suppose it's just about about you were saying about the particular times of the year. If there's any memories there being jogged for that. I don't know if that links in particularly with that person, or if it's just a general for that time.
I feel it links. I do feel it links with this gentleman, and I keep being shown a golden ring as well that links with them too. Would you understand the relevance of a golden ring?
Yeah, I understand the relevance of that, yes.
Okay.
Very much so, yeah.
Because
makes total sense.
he's acknowledging that, and you carry his courage and his pride. There's something with courage, that represents courage and pride as well with that. I mean, hold on to the dates, acknowledge them. I mean, a lot of the time we can't always recognise how it's being presented, but yeah, there's a gentleman with the initial R that comes through. He says that, you know, there's a lot to do with the lung condition. There's a lot to do with wanting to give you courage, okay, and really acknowledging that golden, that golden ring. That holds a lot of power and positivity. And I feel there's been some difficulties with a female as well recently with you that's being cleared and shifted. And I feel this is like a younger female. So there's acknowledgements basically between now, I think, and the birthday month time, the February, March, there's a lot of processing of emotion and changing. It's all about pushing forwards with what you want to do, okay? And it's getting your world to match up with that. So hopefully that makes sense. It's been lovely connecting with you. We're going to have to let you go, okay?
Okay, cheers. Well, thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for getting involved. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, there he goes. So, first time he'd ever had a reading, first time he'd ever done this before. But if you'd like to speak to a medium today, you can call us 0907 004 4949 to speak to a medium live. It'll be £1.50 £1.50 a minute with network charges. Okay, right, we've got another call. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Right, bear with me. We're going to just call back. Okay, so the call's coming through. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's got a dial tone. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this phone at the moment. I think we've got a bit of an overload of calls coming through. Hello? Ah, that's better. There we are. Perfect. Just enough time for me to... Oh! Hello? Hello? Hi again. Hello? No worries. Just let me just let... Oh, I'm not quite sure. Okay. Right, guys, I'm actually not quite sure what's going on with this phone right now. I think there's just so many people coming through for that reading. But if you'd like a reading, okay, with a psychic, you can pay by your phone, okay, 0907 004 4949. Let's hopefully take this call and be able to... No, I think it's not connecting, unfortunately. We are having some technical issues at the moment. Like I said before, oh, the phone's ringing again. Let's try once more. This is looking more positive, I think. We're just going to connect with our psychic reception team. Hello? Hi. Hello? Oh, I think we're having a lot of technical issues on this line, unfortunately, at the moment. But guys, what we're doing today, okay, my name's Aldo, Raffa, psychic medium. We are connecting to the world of spirit, or attempting to make that connection. It's very experimental, okay? Spirit people are around us a lot of the time, okay? They send us messages, subtle messages. Sometimes they come to us in dreams. Sometimes it's little symbols. Sometimes it's significant feelings or strong odours, like we connected to one lady where she could really smell this gentleman. I could, he was telling me that, she could smell him come through on that level. So they connect to us in different ways, to guide us, to inspire us, and to also remind us the power, really, of the energy of spirit. And they can give us inspiration. They can inspire us with ideas as well. To get involved, all you've got to do, if you'd like to speak to a medium, is call 0907 004 4949. £1.50 per minute, plus a network charge. Now, we're doing live air calls, so I'm going to connect with this next caller. Hello? Hi again. We've got Kira on reception. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you. Right, so we've got Lynn connecting on the line now. Hello, Lynn. Hi, how are you this evening? Excellent. Really, really well. Really well. And so pleased to be able to connect with you and work with you today. Is it okay if I put you live onto the show? Yeah? Perfect. Hello again, Lynn. Hello? Oh, hi. Perfect. Okay. Have you done this before?
Not live, no.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to attempt to do is link to the world of spirit with you and just sort of see what's being given, okay? Now, interestingly enough, before you came through, I did feel that there was a lot emotionally kind of going on with you. And I feel that there's someone that passed to the spirit world that in your mind you think, they either passed too soon or they shouldn't have passed at that time, it could have been avoided. Do you understand what I mean? There's this feeling of like, with this gentleman that passed, I just sort of feel that they didn't necessarily look after themselves the best, or they didn't like the doctor. Do you understand what I mean?
Not sure, to be honest, no.
Okay. Let me just link back in, because I keep being shown a very I won't say a very strong man in spirit with you, but stubborn, okay? He was stubborn and he was quite strong-willed in the way he presents himself. I'm being shown a gentleman with glasses, okay? And he's showing me these glasses that are quite sort of significant. And I just feel that it's like there's a lot of buried emotion with you in association to this gentleman. I feel like he was, a lovely guy, no saint, but a lovely guy nonetheless. He I feel like he had his bad habits, though, is what I feel with him, in some respects. And I just sort of feel like, it just feels like there was a lot going on with him. There was a multitude of things that were going on with him. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know.
Because I'm being shown a gentleman, something with the stomach that's being shown as well, that's being connected. And I get the name John as well. Would you understand this name?
Well, to be honest, the only John that I can perhaps link it with was my biological father, who, to be honest, I hadn't seen him since I was a child. So whether he wore glasses at the latter part, I have no idea. He died from emphysema, from what I've been told, and that's it. I mean, I don't think of him. I don't sort of mourned his loss, you know. So really, no, you know.
Now I understand. Do you know? Sorry, just about it. You know when I said there was a lot of buried emotion, and you were going, yeah. But I think because this is your biological father coming through, and I know you didn't have any connection with him on this earth, and it was like, you know, whatever, doesn't mean anything to me. I think he wants to come through. See, we never choose who wants to come through, but he wants to give you his love, and I actually feel he was a difficult character. But he wants to come through, and he wants to acknowledge and guide you and give you that love. Now, I know, as I said, it feels hard for you to take that because he was your biological father, but you had nothing in connection with him. But he's coming through, and he is coming through with so much love for you. And like I said, Lynn, I feel like there was so much of buried emotion. And the minute I said, you know, who's John? You said, well, he's my biological father, but you know, we didn't have anything. But his spirit wants to come through, and he wants to give you all this love. And I feel that there was obviously quite a lot of difficulty with that kind of connection that wasn't there. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm calling him. You know, yes, his name was John, but they called him James. So you know, James and John are sort of days past over the same thing. But I think, you know, that's the only person I can relate to be honest with you. But, you know, it's a shame that my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, it's a shame she's not coming through because, you know, that's one person I would really like to have.
Yeah, do you know, we can't summon spirits, and I say this all the time, and do you know what, maybe your mother-in-law would come through with another medium, because what happens is they use me, they use the medium, they use my memories, they use my thoughts, they use me to communicate, and if they don't like me, they're probably not going to work with me, or if they're not as connected to me. So what I'm saying is, don't blame them, blame me, because energetically they don't want to link with me. Okay, but he's acknowledging the love. Okay, your biological father is coming through, he's acknowledging the love, and he just wants to say, you know, I love you, and he's very proud of you, even though he wasn't strong enough in this lifetime with a lot of things. He's acknowledging that. So how was that reading for you? Because we are going to have to let you go in a matter of moments' time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Okay. Well, hopefully that's made a bit of sense. Sorry it wasn't who you wanted to come through, but it's not a direct line, okay? Been a pleasure. Lovely, Lynn. Take care. All the very best. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ah, there she goes, Lynn. Well, you know, her father, biological father, came through, but that wasn't who she wanted. It doesn't work like that. Sorry to say, no medium. If you meet me and say, I'm going to make that spirit come through, I don't believe it. Spirits come through in the way they want to come through. Right, we've got another call. But before we go to this call, if you'd like to speak to a medium a bit more in depth, call on the 0907 004 4949 number. Hello, who's there? We're just connecting now for a live reading. Hello? Hi? Hello? Hi, we've just got Joe from reception on the call. Just going to connect us with a lovely caller. Who's on the line? We've got Amanda. Lovely. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. So we've got Amanda being connected through on the line in a matter of moments' time. Hello, Amanda. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. It's so lovely to speak to you. How are you this evening? Excellent. I want to say I love your energy. Is it okay if we connect you through now? Yeah? Perfect. Yeah, I have to say, Amanda, I love your energy. Really vibrant. Do you understand what I mean? I feel you've got this, I know we're going to connect today and work with the world of spirit, but I just feel spirit love you, you know? You've got this real kind of bit mysterious, bit wacky energy, but I love it, you know what I mean? Bit different. There's something very beautiful about the way you perceive the world. Do you understand?
I do, yeah.
Some people don't know what to make of you, is what I feel. But it's always been like that. Do you know what I mean? You've always had a very different way of working and looking at the world. But I think you're very intuitive and very psychic. Do you understand what I mean?
I have been told, yeah.
But you don't always trust it. You don't always listen to it, and you think, oh, I'm not sure. Right? Have you done this before? Have you ever connected with a medium?
Not really, no.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to attempt to do is link to the other side, okay, and see which spirits are going to come through. So they'll use me, I'm as the medium, as the tool, you know, as the vessel, as the tool, to link through, Amanda. Okay. So let's have a tune in and look and listen rather to who's around. Okay. Gosh, there's such a sort of methodical person, the gentleman that links to you in spirit. Really methodical, very, I want to say, quite fussy, particular, liked everything their way, you know, but quite fussy with things. Could also make things look very nice. Could eat something that you think, oh, doesn't look very nice, but they could make it look very nice. Do you understand?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because they're showing me a gentleman that's very, like, everything has to be very organised, wrote everything down. I keep being shown big capital letters, always, you know, it's always sort of very on top of things. Is the rhythm that comes through with them. Let me just tune in a bit more. Always looking, always like counting things, adding things up, weighing things up. So I don't quite know if they were in like engineering or accounting, but they've got that sort of job description with them. Would you understand someone in spirit with that sort of, it's sort of profile?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bear with me a second as I just continue linking with their energy. I want to say more the accounting aspect. Do you understand that? Or the money side of things?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? Because I just keep seeing he's got all these, like, weighing up the numbers, adding things up, you know, sort of real switched on, looking at those things. Lovely, lovely, lovely energy. He's acknowledging, is there a sister around you? Because he's acknowledging another female.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging that very strongly, and he wants to give you and her big, it's like all this love. I don't know if this is Dad, but I get this very fatherly figure with him. Do you understand?
Okay.
But I'm not convinced how he you know, in what way he links, but I feel like it's very fatherly in the way he presents himself. But somehow very much linked to your mother, okay? Would you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So I don't know if this is like granddad, you know, dad, mum's dad, but it feels like I'm all on mum's side, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
But he's got such a charming quality to his nature. Everything was quite, you know, methodical with him, but very charming in the way he's coming through. But I actually want to say to you, he wants to help you. He wants to organise things for you, I want to say too. Have things been a bit disorganised of late around you, a bit chaotic? Because I feel his energies around you wanting to kind of give you more, I want to say more order, or I keep getting this law order feel with when I tune into you that needs to be, do you know what I mean, put into place at the moment.
Yeah.
And you've been putting something off, he keeps saying. It's like, for goodness sake, you have to do it today, do it now. Have you been saying, oh, I'll do that tomorrow with something recently? Because it's just like, oh, I'll do that, you know, I'll sort of get round to that, and then you don't.
Yeah.
Who's the good cook? Because I keep smelling all this lovely food. I don't know if that was him or why I'm smelling that, but I'm smelling really lovely food at the moment.
I'm not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. There's something really. I think you're a lot better than you think, actually, with that. I'm almost acknowledging that at the moment. There's something about housework, though, or something to do with the house that needs to be but my attention's being put to. So I don't know if there's been sort of like something there that needs to be done or wanting to be done, but I feel like there's something there that he's kind of wants to help order, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I feel like I want to say to you, just trying to understand, because I'm hearing a name, but I'm not sure if I've got this right, because it feels quite unusual. I'm not quite sure what this name actually is. I don't know if it's like Tom, but I've got like this E initial and this T initial. I keep hearing like E-T, so I don't know, it's like T, you know, it's like a, would you understand like a T initial with a gentleman or an E initial? That keeps coming up very strongly.
I'll probably have to look into it, yeah.
That links to him, okay? But I do think this is sort of on your mum's side, you know, on your mum's side of things that it links to. Do you have any questions for me at all?
Well, basically, all it was is I just wanted to see if my, if I could make a connection with my nan, really. It's been a bit, there has been a few issues around me lately, so I suppose I wanted to probably see if it's going to get better.
It's interesting because I think this is about having to be very organised and prioritising things at the moment for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, right, I need to do this, that needs to get there. And I think, you know, yes, your grandmother is around. The minute you said her name, you said your grandma, I could feel this wave of love. But I think it's Granddad's energy. I feel like it's Granddad's energy that's just wanting to give you this kind of like structure and, you know, order, if you like, in some way at the moment. But yeah, there has been. I don't know why do I keep hearing children too. So I don't know if this is with children. And has there been like a concern around a child with you?
Yeah, there is a concern around a child, yeah.
Because you know what the message is? They'll be fine, okay? So I have to leave the love with that. Do you understand what I mean with that, though? Yeah, it feels like they'll be fine. I really feel that is the main message that Spirit are giving you. It's been a pleasure connecting with you. How was that reading? Just for you know, for you today, coming through, doing this very experimental thing, which I've never even done. So it's new for me and it's new for you.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant, yeah. Thank you very much.
Well, it's been an honour and a pleasure connecting with you, okay? I'm sending you lots and lots of love and blessings. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye, bye-bye. There she goes. Now, guys, if you've just tuned in, what is this show, I hear you ask? This is Mediums Now Live. We are a live mediumship show. My name's Aldo Raffa. I'm a psychic medium, linking in today to the world of spirit. Oh, and saying that word, there they are. Hello. Right, so we've got a live caller on the air coming through in a matter of moments' time. If you'd like to speak to a medium more in-depthly, call using the pay by phone option, 0907 004 4949, £1.50 per minute. Network charge accesses may apply as well. All this information is on your screen. Hello caller, who's there? Hi. Hi. Perfect. How are you, Kieran? I am, yes, I'm loving the show, really loving it. Who have we got on the line? Perfect, absolutely. So we've got Dominique on the line who's going to be connecting with us in a matter of moments' time. She's coming through for a live reading. Hello, Dominique. Very good evening to you. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I can hear you, yes. Hi, is this Dominique? Perfect. Well, you've just come through on Mediums Now Live. Have you done this before?
Have I had a reading before?
Yeah?
Yes, I've had a reading before.
Okay. Have you had a mediumistic reading?
Yes, I have.
Okay, perfect. Is it okay that we connect you through for our lovely viewers to hear your beautiful voice? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Right, so you're now connected with us. Welcome, Dominique, to Mediums Now Live. Right, okay, so I'm going to attempt to link in with your energy, but I feel you're very, the first thing I felt before your lovely call came through, Dominique, was that, you know, you've got a really wide, you've got a very big view of the world, if that makes sense. I don't know, I get this kind of like big vision, big view of the world. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you like travelling as well? Because I see this kind of big idea and plans to, I don't know, it just feels like there's a real branching out feel with you. And I keep wanting to say the world is your oyster. So does that resonate with you?
Yes, I'm always on the move.
Let's tune into who's around. Let's just tune into spirit and see who's coming, who wants to come through. Because of course they use me as the vehicle to linking in. Let's just tune in with the energies. Bear with me a second, because I feel there's someone who would have loved theatre, okay, music, I keep hearing music, you know, theatre on the other side. Would you understand this?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Because I feel this is a female, but she was very, I want to say very creative, you know, and or loved that kind of world. She shows me a lady with blonde. I keep being shown a lady with blonde hair.
Okay.
Yeah, a lady with blonde hair, quite short, it's like shoulder length blonde hair. Quite petite-ish is how she's being shown to me. Would you understand this lady as I describe her?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's got a very chatty sort of a feel to her nature too. Do you understand? Very kind of, I don't know. outgoing, yeah, quite bubbly in her personality.
Okay.
But she certainly has. I don't know what this connection is. It's either something sporty but it feels like I'm looking at like music. I'm hearing music and I'm hearing dance. See, they come through how they like to show themselves. They come through with their best experiences, or how that they come through with how they want to be seen. And she's showing me this kind of like, it's like I'm hearing lights and music, and so and I sort of see something quite sporty. Well, I don't know if she would have been quite active in younger life, but that's the way she's making me feel. Very jazzy energy in her younger days.
Okay.
Yeah. Very interesting as well, because I get the name Jane, or it's like a J initial as well. Would you understand this initial?
No.
It's like I want to say a Jane sounding. It's like a J sounding name that's coming through very strongly. As well. Bear with me a second. Why am I being? Yeah, I've got an N initial and a J initial that's being acknowledged around you in spirit, very, very strongly. Let me just tune in and around the rhythms too. Okay. Because I'm being shown her, but I'm also being shown. I think this is a gentleman that I'm being shown and being linked to as well. But I'm being shown someone in an army outfit, a gentleman in an army outfit. Now I'm being shown. Would you understand this? That they're taking me to?
I think my granddad was in the army.
Because I feel like he's coming through as well. I think I feel like I want to say these are your grandparents that come through. But there's also someone else I'm trying to link in that keeps wanting to come through. And I'm kind of like, where am I with this? And I feel that this would be another female, but I think this would not be family. I think this is like friend. Would you understand a female that passed to the spirit world, friendship with you?
No, I haven't got no friends that have passed away.
It feels like either... would you understand a female that passed to the spirit world? They show me a lady with quite sharp features, and quite sharp features, quite sharp features, quite piercing eyes as well. She would be linked. I don't feel she's directly linked to you, but it feels like she's linked to the family in some way as well. So she comes through very strongly. The time of May is also being given as well. Would you understand that month?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Well, hold on to this, because I think there's a few connections in spirit that are coming through with you, definitely. But they keep giving me this image of a church on like a hill, and I don't know what that memory link is. Would you understand that memory link?
Not me necessarily, no. But I think I've had readings before where they've told me to go to a certain church.
Okay.
Which would be good for me.
I do have to say, I do really, really like, the energy around you at the moment. It feels like it's opening up. Now, we are coming to the end of the reading, I'm afraid to say, because I'm just sort of linking in and out here today, and also being a presenter as well, and many different things. So, is there any questions you have for me?
Yes. Do they have any advice for me? Do they know whether I'm on the right track in life, or?
Yeah, I think there is definitely. There's this feeling of it's like lights, camera, action sort of a thing. So it's like I want to take action with you now, and so I think you know what I mean. You've got everything in the right place, and it's like, right, let's go, let's do this thing. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's taking a bit of a leap of faith, but I want to say the people in spirit around you are kind of giving you that nudge as well. There's someone in spirit that loves this lady. She loves to dance, so I keep seeing this lady dancing around you, so I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I feel like there is a real sense of go for this, because this is a big change and transition that you've been considering and weighing up, and I feel this is the right decision for you.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Ah, there she goes. Now, guys, if you'd like to speak to a medium, of course, a bit more in depthly. It's hard to hear sometimes because we've only got about 5 minutes as I link into the people's readings, you guys' readings. But if you'd like to speak to a medium live, call 0907 004 4949. You charge £1.50 per minute, and network charges may apply. John Healy will be doing exactly what I'm doing this time next week, Saturday, the 7th of November. Mediumsnow.com. Check out the website, mediumsnow.com. John Healy will be there Saturday, 7th. 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Tell your friends and family, okay? Mediumsnow.com. Why not get messages from the other side? Why not see what spirit friends, spirit guides are around you today? Now, if you have just tuned in and you're watching, big warm welcome to Psychic Today. My name's Aldo. Psychic Today. Mediums Now Live today. My name's Aldo Raffa. I'm a psychic medium here on Mediums Now Live show, and I'm hosting the show. Now, you might be watching and thinking, what is he doing? Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm playing presenter and I'm also playing medium. So I'm using two parts of my brain, which is really interesting because I've never quite done it like this before. So it's experimental for me, as it is for you. But today we've been connecting with you guys, giving readings, mediumistic readings, and you guys have been getting involved. If you'd like a live on-air reading, you can call 0808 131 0882. That is your way forwards for that 5 minutes free reading. You can call me anytime and I will interrupt what I'm talking about to speak to you, to link in with you. But if you'd like a mediumistic reading or to speak to a medium, to give you more in-depth, and perfectly sort of private opportunity to speak to a psychic medium, call 0907 004 4949. You charge £1.50 per minute. Also, your network charge access apply. Website is www.mediumsnow.com. Okay, and you can also pay by phone, and that is pay by card. Obviously, you'll be calling off your phone. 0808 131 0880. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to ground myself because I've got so much spirit around me and I'm like trying to tell you numbers. So let's just take a breath and come back into the room. Okay. And what I want you to do, if you're watching and you're tuning in today, I just want you to begin to visualize nice white light around your room, okay? Taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling, and as you take that deep breath in and exhale, I just want you to visualize all the worries, concerns of the day falling off you like a cloak, and just let it melt into the ground itself. Taking that deep breath, moving from the mind into the heart, the big, beautiful heart where the spirit resides. Okay, I just want you to come back a little bit with me there. Beautiful. Okay, so as I was just doing that for everyone, and also for myself, just to kind of come back to the presence of spirit and link in, I was being made aware of a gentleman in spirit that wants to come through very strongly. And I feel that he, I want to say the name Harry or Henry would be the name he's giving me. It's like a Harry or Henry that's coming forwards very strongly, and there's something about. Oh, we've got a call. Now this is a live caller who's coming through on the line, so hopefully they can connect with us today, and Spirit are going to link with us as well. So let's say hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. We've got Kira on reception from Prepay. Hello. Perfect. Perfect, absolutely. So we've got Zanara on the line. So we're going to be introducing her to the show. Hello, Zanara. Hello. How are you this evening? I'm really, really well, thank you. We're doing something very experimental this evening on Halloween. We're linking in to the world of spirit, but I'm also playing presenter mode. So, have you done this before? Okay, wonderful. She's never done this before. We're going to connect you through live now to the show, if that's okay. Yeah? Okay. Right. Hello, can you hear me again? Yeah? Perfect. Your name again was?
Zenara.
Zenara, yeah? Right, Zanara, bear with me a second as I attempt to link with the other side with you, okay? Because the first feeling that comes up with me, or the word that I'm hearing is accident. So I don't understand. I don't know if you understand someone that passed it, but it feels like a bit of an accident into the spirit world.
No.
Okay, because I'm being shown a gentleman that's coming through very, very strongly with you, and it feels like I want to say there's something. It just feels like it was something quite sudden and unexpected with their passing. Okay, September also links. Would you understand this month?
Yes.
What does this month mean to you? Because I feel it's got a very significant feeling, and whatever spirit's around me is making me aware of the fact there's been a lot you've not been necessarily digesting or accepting recently, and there's been a lot of resistance. But how does this month of September relate to you?
In relation to this gentleman,
Yeah.
I think it paused during this month. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. You understand who I'm talking about, though. It just feels like he wants to acknowledge that, but there's something about the wrong time. There's something about this where it's like he's saying he didn't know he passed when he passed. Do you understand? It's like he kind of didn't know he'd passed. Do you understand what I mean with that? And there were some funny things that would have happened when he passed, as a result of him not knowing he'd passed.
I was very young.
You were very young. Okay. Well, I think maybe this is something to ask or acknowledge. But I just feel he went to spirit like he was. I almost feel like he was in the dreamlike state and just went. Do you understand?
I mean, I think probably it's my grandfather. I wouldn't know because I was 2 years old at the time.
But you would remember him passing in September.
Sorry?
But you would recognise the month of September that links to him as passing.
Yes.
Okay, because I just feel I think this is a message you've got to pass on. I want to say pass on to your. Is it your dad? I don't know, but I feel like I want to pass this on to your dad.
Okay.
Would you understand
That's
that?
about my paternal granddad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on your dad's side, yeah. And I feel like because this guy who passed didn't always show the love and I feel like I want to say the message is, there was a lot of love and he's very proud, of it, but he didn't show the love sometimes. But he does guide you. I think he's definitely very much around you, and I think you've sort of felt his presence in life. Really, really feels like you felt his presence in life, very much so. Now, as I'm tuning into you, though, and also what he's telling me about you, it's like he's saying you felt really stuck. You've been really stuck for about 8 years. Do you understand this? Stuck with something, or felt really, I don't know why, it feels like there's been a long period, 6 to 8 years of feeling quite stuck.
I've been very stuck.
Yeah. Oops. It's almost like at a cross...
8 years is a long time.
Sorry?
The past 8 years is a long time, but I feel in the past 2-3 years it got intensified.
Okay. Well, acknowledging the last 8 years or 6. Actually, I want to say 6 years. I know you said 3 years, but it feels like there's been a lot that's been building up, and you've been feeling really with. But the gentleman and it's like, you've got to do something, otherwise nothing's going to happen, is the message the gentleman's giving you. I feel like, as I said, there was something very unexpected and quite sudden about how he passed, but I feel like he was in the dream state and he just sort of went, and my heart just kind of opens when he went to spirit, but he's kind of giving you that message at the moment. I feel the question is not what everyone is going to do, what are you doing, okay? So I'm sending the love there with this, and also the 21st and 13th of a month is also being highlighted. Do you have any questions at all before we let you go? Because I know we've just come to our time, just come to 5 minutes with you.
You said 21st and 13th of the month.
Yes.
So that would be November.
Yes. Do you understand that? Yeah? Okay.
I'm looking forward to it, but no.
Okay.
First time I'm having this reading. So.
Sorry?
First time I'm having this reading.
Okay.
I'll start that.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I think
My grandfather's death.
sorry?
I will ask my dad about my grandfather's death.
Yes. Definitely, he's giving it. I think this message is for him. Definitely, okay. So I'm sending you lots, and there's also a birthday around September, October time too that's being acknowledged. But I have to leave it there, okay? Sending you all the love and many blessings.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, there she goes. Right, guys, we are literally coming to the end very shortly of our Mediums Now Live show, but we can take one more call. Why not? Why not get involved? Call us live on the air, 0808 131 0882. Maybe you want to see who's on the other side. Now, I can't guarantee you I'm going to connect to that person you want to. I mean, prime example today, I read for a lady that came through on the live call, and, you know, it was her biological dad, but she didn't have a relationship with him. What's he doing coming to me? Now, I can't magic a spirit to you. I can't summon a spirit. All I can do is put the thought out and be open to what spirits want to come and work with me. Certain spirits are going to work with me because they like me. They want to work with me, okay? Spirits are a bit like people. They're the same as people. Some people you gel with, some people you don't. So some spirits are going to gel with me more than others, okay? And they're going to work with me more than others. So if you'd like to get involved, call 0808 131 0882. You can pay by phone if you want to speak to a medium a little bit longer and have a private reading, you know, because maybe you don't want to have that reading live on air. Call 0907 004 4949, and that's the pay by phone option, £1.50 per minute. Network plus network access charge. You can also pay by your card, 0808 131 0880. Tell your friends and family, okay? This is a new show. It's been very experimental today, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've loved connecting with you guys, and we'd love to hear from you. We can take one more call. We've got 5 more minutes left of our show. But tell your friends and family, mediumsnow.com, okay? Next Saturday, we've got John Healy available, okay? He's going to be doing what I'm doing, demonstrating the world of mediumship, connecting to the other side, giving you those messages, and showing you how it all works. But guys, we've got time for one more call. One more 5-minute call. Would you like a free 5-minute mediumship reading? Why not call live to get your call answered live here on the show? Call 0808 131 0882. It's a free phone number. And by calling that free phone number, you're going to speak to us. You're going to speak to me. Excuse me. And you'll be able to get that reading. But like I said, we are here to give you those little readings. Is it possible, Mr. P, if I could just have a sip of water, if that's okay? Yes, thank you. Sorry, my throat's going a little. But we're going to be connecting, I believe, to one more caller, okay? But I've been absolutely loving reading and working for you guys. But if you'd like a mediumship reading today, why not pick up the phone and call using your pay by phone option, 0907 004 4949. Okay, lovely sip of water. Beautiful. Okay, so what are we all about? Well, we aim to demystify the psychic world. And on Halloween, why not connect to the other side, the time when the veil is most thinnest, or so it's believed. We've been connecting with many different people today. Spirit can come through in very interesting ways. I never forget doing a reading recently, actually, for a lady whose mum came through, and the first thing she showed me was a sofa. I was like, I don't know why I'm seeing this sofa. Of course, she'd ordered a sofa, hadn't she? And on the day that she'd passed, the sofa had arrived. So a lot of the time it can be random those things that come through. But today you've got the opportunity to speak to me live here on the show, see how mediumship works. see how spirit come through. Now, John is going to do a show next week. He's going to work differently. I'm what you call a psychic, a psychic medium sensitive, in the sense that spirit come through me, work with me, but they temporarily sit in my space. So I kind of go into their rhythm. I go into their emotional body, or really rather, they connect to me and bring that through. So if you'd like that free reading on air, I don't know if we're going to be able to get around to doing it. It's 5 minutes. We've got about a couple of minutes left of the show. It could be a quickie, quick one. 0808 131 0882. And as I said it, here it comes. Hello. Speak of the call, and the call comes. Okay. Right, so we're going to be connected now to our lovely psychic reception team. Hello. Hey, Kira, how are you? We've got... Perfect. Well, we're coming to the end of our show, but we can take one more call, so very happy. Okay. Absolutely. Thank you. We've got Jay being connected on the line. Hello. Very good evening, Jay. How are you today? Hi, Jay. Have you done this before? Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to, in a matter of moments' time, welcome you to the show. And, yeah, we're just going to say hello to you again. Hello again, Jay.
Good evening. Hi, hello.
Okay, right. So what I'm going to attempt to do is link to the other side and see who's around you, okay? Really interesting, though, because the first thing I'm getting with you is you are very fascinated, I think, by the world of spirit. Does that make sense? There's something quite...
That's very true, actually.
Yeah.
Very true, actually. There's something about it that really fascinates me. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's... and for the last 3-4 months, it's been going on for some reason. I mean, there's something that I really want to look into, actually. So, yeah.
But I think you're to be honest with you, you're what I call a sensitive, and I think spirit like your energy in that respect. You acknowledge them, and I think this recently, in the last couple of months, yeah, you've been really getting interested in it. But I think it's something that spirit kind of acknowledge and want to work with you. Let's just tune in and see who's actually around you, because I'm feeling a female in spirit strongly. But she strikes me as quite short. I keep seeing quite a shorter lady in spirit, and she's got this sort of like she's got this sort of really interesting I don't know if she's mixed origin but she's got this very interesting glow about her energy, but she's quite dark skinned, quite tan skinned. But do you understand this?
It could be. I mean, possibly like a grandma, or possibly like my auntie, possibly like in that side of her family, because she is short.
Your auntie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's your auntie. I get a feeling this is your auntie, actually, straight away. She was a bit of a rebel, I feel, if that makes sense. A bit different in that respect in this life. I get this rebellion energy she would have had at a younger age. Do you understand? She did things differently.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think she went. I feel there was something about it just feels like she did something different with the marriage aspect here too. Yeah. So I don't know if there was something about that there, but there's certainly, she's saying I did things differently around that. She definitely guides you. She absolutely guides you. She really does. My attention is being brought to January as well. Would you understand this month? It's quite significant.
Could be. Is anything significant about
it's like
that she's sort of pointing out?
It's like I feel like the 15th of January is being acknowledged. Or the 15th of a month keeps being acknowledged, but she's pointing out this is a very powerful time for you, but it also relates to something. It's either like a it just feels like it's a really it's what I would call the power month, but that sort of January, November are 2 months that keep being given very strongly. I feel she passed quite a long while ago, but my attention keeps going to 2010 with you. Do you understand? I don't know why. I feel there's been there's been a big change in the last sort of 5 years with the way the way you're being perceived, the way you're understanding you. Do you understand what I mean? Big change in your role.
I mean, there have been a lot of changes like the last year. Yes, but I mean, so there is some significance in November and January. Is that what you're picking up?
Yeah, and the 2010. I don't know. The 2009 is November and 2010 January is being highlighted in the past. So I don't know how those months relate or link, but there's something very significant there. I think that was a time of some sort of completion for you, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But they are very much acknowledging.
Does she?
So yeah, she's very much acknowledging the. It feels like the career aspect with you too. So I actually feel. Are you doing 2 jobs at the moment, or 2 different things? Because she keeps acknowledging 2 things you're either doing or can do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing my day job, but I'm also doing like some different departments to trying to kind of improve my learning skills and stuff like that. So yes, I am kind of like putting my hands all over the place at the moment. So yeah, that's true. That's really well picked up actually.
Well, she's wanting to give you the love, but she's wanting to kind of give you the confidence and the courage, and she's like, you can do it. She wants to give you the motivation. I think she was a very motivational lady. I keep seeing like a parrot or a bird as well. I don't quite know what the symbolism of that is, but yeah, I keep being shown a bird that links as well. I am going to have to let you go, okay, because we've come to our time. Actually gone a little bit over our time of the show, but hopefully you've enjoyed that. How was the reading for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's very good actually. I mean, especially about these 2 significant months, November and January. So something is going to happen, isn't it? Or
feels very powerful. Yeah, and it feels very powerful with the career direction. Absolutely, it feels very, very powerful. So I think the main message is keep motivated, I want to say. If you've been lacking that motivation, she's definitely around you. Your aunt comes around you to give you, it's like a nice kick in the right direction is the feeling I get. You know, it's that kind of feeling, okay? But she said it's being described like a bird taking it off and out of its nest. You know, November and the January is being highlighted as that. Okay, so I'm going to have to let you go. It's been lovely connecting with you, and have a great rest of your evening.
And thank you very much for your reading.
You're very welcome. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, there he goes. Now, guys, tell your friends and family about Mediums Now Live, okay? Go to our website, www.mediumsnow.com, okay, to get involved. Now, in all seriousness, this has been an amazing show. I've been able to link to the world of spirit, giving you messages. Some messages people didn't necessarily want. You know, we had one lady's biological father come through and she didn't have a connection with him in this life, but sometimes spirit do that. They come through to remind us, to show us that love. It's been a beautiful honour and pleasure connecting with you guys, and thank you for coming through and watching, taking your time out of your busy evenings. You know, without you guys we wouldn't have a show. It's been an absolute pleasure. But do let us, you know, do invite your friends, your family to get involved with the show, okay? It's been a pleasure. Take care and many blessings.